Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together. Hello crafters, welcome to my channel if you're new here, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today we're going to do an unboxing and it's the Love from Lizi Super September card kit. It's called the Violet Indigoletta Super Kit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but all will be revealed as I show you the kit. Now, a couple of things. In the description, you'll get a link to the website. Lizi has lots of products in the shop available to purchase, as well as the kits. The kits, all the information regarding where you live, prices, etc. It's in the description. Click on the Love from Lizi subscription and that'll bring you there. What else? The other design team members are linked down below, and yeah, all the information you need is there. You can get the information to my Facebook group, to my Facebook page, and all the other things, my Etsy shop, as well as if you'd like to support my channel, I have a thanks button down in the description, and if you click on that, that can help my channel. So I'm going to move on now and show you this fabulous kit and all the products that come into it. I really feel this kit is great value for money. I know I get mine free because I'm a design team member, but I was purchasing this kit for a very long time before I became a designer because I really felt it was value for money. So we're going to start off with the A4 bag. Lizi's kits come generally in 2 Ziploc bags, and that's just in case the box gets damaged in transit. So hopefully the Ziploc bags will keep the products inside safe and dry. So we've got 4 sheets of coloured cardstock and 1 sheet of white cardstock. Now these are 11 inches by 8.5 inches. They're 300 GSM and they're the American letter size. The 4 colours you can see here are different purples, purple, lilac, all those different colours. Goes really well with the kit. And we also get a sheet of white cardstock. This is 300 GSM super smooth cardstock, and it's great for doing stamping, ink blending, alcohol marker colouring, all the things. So we've 1 sheet of that in there. Next, we've got some envelopes and cards. So Lizi loves a pearlescent card, and she's put in a 6x6 card and envelope. Both are pearlescent. I know a lot of the subscribers are American, Canadian, so they're more A2, but a lot of us here in Europe, we like the 6x6 and 5x7. Some of us do the half an A4 sheet folded in half. I can't think what the size is, but we do like bigger cards here on this side of the pond. So Lizi has put in a couple of big cards for you to see and enjoy. So like I said, they're pearlescent, the envelope as well as the card. We get 1 6x6 and we get 1 in 5x7. And I do know that a lot of the American card makers that you'll see on YouTube, they're actually dabbling into the 5x7 and sometimes 6x6 cardstock. I know Amy Orr, Christina Werner, and sometimes Jennifer Maguire, they use the 5x7, and it's a lovely size. We also get a 6x6 card and envelope. Now this is just regular white smooth cardstock, and you're going to think, well, we've already got a 6x6. This one is super cool. So you can see there's an aperture in this. It's like a die cut opening in a circle, but if you look, the card is quite a big card. Now, if you're a regular to my channel, I love a showstopper card, and I think this would make a showstopper card in and of itself. Lizi was saying you can stamp a sentiment here, put some pattern paper or whatever you like there, and you fold this over and you seal it. So you have a 6x6 card, but you have this opening in here that you could, you know, you could have a flat shaker in here with your circular opening. There's lots you can do, but I'm going to make a showstopper card. I think this would make a wonderful anniversary card for my mother and father-in-law, who are going to be celebrating their anniversary soon. And this kit is all the colors my mother-in-law loves. So I'm going to make a showstopper card on my channel with this. There's a little bit of something on the card base there, but I'm sure that'll come off with an eraser. So that's that. Next we get 3 sheets of foam. These sheets are A5 size, and these are great for die cutting. If you're die cutting out something, you can actually pop it up by using foam at the back. The same if you're putting a card front onto your card base. You can actually use a piece of foam, cut it out to the size and stick that down. I see a lot of card makers do that. So you can do it for that. You can use it for anything within the card making. Use it for your dies. You can die cut out on it. Really, really lovely. It's not the slim one that you would use for doing flowers. If I had a flower die with the skinnier foam, I tend to die cut out my flowers in the thinner foam, and it makes for beautiful flowers. But this will come in really handy, and you can just use it as a background as well. You can stamp on this and everything, and I'm sure you could emboss it. I'm sure that would go through an embossing folder. Anyway, the next thing we have is this. It's an A5 sheet of vellum. Now, it doesn't look like vellum, but this is self-adhesive vellum, and you just peel it off. If I can get it off, there we go. And you have this vellum. It's kind of, to me, it's not like a kind of a clear vellum, but I think this would be fab for printing on. Stamp an image on that, and then you can stick it down, and you won't see the glue. That's the worst thing about vellum. If you use a liquid adhesive with it, it kind of shows the liquid adhesive, so that's really, really handy. We get some lovely peel-offs. We have a new violet pinstripes in the silver edging, and I love these. Again, it goes really, really well. You can see there the light from my window, but the color on it is really, really lovely. I'm going to pop that over there. I don't want my camera jumping too much. So that's the peel-offs. We also we get a sheet of Tim Holtz watercolor card. Now this is an A2 panel, and it's smooth on one side and textured on the other. And I know Lizzie loves the Tim Holtz watercolor cardstock, so she's put that in, and the reason that is in will become apparent when we go to the small bag that we get inside our kit. So that's a good idea of what's coming up. Next, we're going to look at the stamp set, and I think this is a lovely, lovely stamp set. Lizzie wanted to do something along the lines of the pattern paper, which you'll see next. So she has done these lovely roses. So we have these 2 wreaths. One is in a circle and one is in a rectangle. And we have a number of different sentiments. Thinking of you, all my love, thank you for all you do, and your friendship is everything. I love that. That's lovely. And then we have on your special day. So these stamps can go into any of them. You can mix and match which stamp you want on which wreath. We also get a couple of little stamps as well, some more of the roses, a couple of these little dots. We have our border of roses there as well. And I think this is a really, really lovely stamp set. Okay, hopefully that's not flashing too much from my camera and the lights. No, that looks okay. So now, this is the paper pack, and it rings all my bells. It's 6 by 6, which I love. It's 12 sheets of cardstock. Would have loved 24. Very happy with 12. They're single-sided. So this makes me so happy. I don't have to go, oh no, I love that pattern paper, but I love that one. Which will I use? We don't have that problem with this kit. So this is really lovely. Don't forget, you can use the cover sheet as a piece of pattern paper. You could fussy cut around the little flowers here, cut out around this piece, so you're taking out all the imagery for the Love from Lizi, and you know, you have another lovely pattern paper piece you could use. If you cut along the line there, you could actually have this would make a nice shaker card. So don't dismiss the front panel that we get, because it is very, very usable. So the pattern papers, as you'll be able to see, they're kind of a watercolor wash. That's the look we're going for with these pattern papers. Very soft, very, very Love from Lizi, I'd say. So I'm going to quickly go through them all. I'm not going to go, oh look, there's little flowers and little leaves. I'm just going to pop them down so that you can see them. And if I pop them like this, you'll get a good look at all of them. I love the color tones in this. I think it is so lovely. I love the roses, the way they're done. I just think they're really, really pretty. And we do, we get lots of, like, this is lovely. You could cut this down and just tap a sentiment there, and away you go. Add a couple of bits of ephemera, and you'd be ready to go. They're so lovely. I love this as well. And you can fussy cut from all these as well, fussy cut out your flowers, but there's no need for that. And you'll see why in a minute when I get there, because this card kit is just jammers packed. The reason you don't need to cut out is because we get a pack with loads of ephemera. Now I'm going to take them out because I know the lights shining on these is just too much, but look at all the pieces, and they're all different sizes. And I love this because if you're not great at colouring, you know, you've got all these ephemera pieces, and they're all different size, from lovely long pieces like that to just little leaves, you know, a little floral spray. Just gorgeous. And I'm just going to leave them all out there for you to see. They're just beautiful. And I love how Lizi does ephemera in her kits, because I think it's really helpful. There's a lot of card makers out there that aren't comfortable with colouring, you know, and I used to be one of those, so I get it. So this is fabulous. Now, we're going to dip into the small bag that we get in the kit, and the first thing we're going to look at is this. It's the Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolor palette. It's the Violetta watercolor palette as well. So we have raw sienna, raw umber, hooker's light green. I love that. We have intense green, cadmium red hue, and diovazine violet. Now I've probably not pronounced some of them because I'm not a watercolor person. I'm not really into it, but this is brilliant. We get a little brush. I can have a little play with some watercoloring and everything. And I'm sure that one of the design team members is going to do some watercoloring using this, maybe using the A2 Tim Holtz watercolor panel that we've got, and make something up and do a nice card. That won't be me because I would be a beginner at that, and yeah, but I hope that one of the designers is definitely going to do something with that. But there's probably loads of you out there who this is a breeze for you and absolutely lovely to have. Okay, so next we get some roses. Now these are roses and rosebuds. They're a paper flower. They come on a wire, so you can snip them off the wire, use a bit of hot glue and add these to your card front, or you can leave them as they are and make up a little bunch of them and fire away. But I just think these are lovely, and we get 2 in a light purple and 2 in a darker color of the buds, and the same for the full little flower. Aren't they gorgeous? They're lovely. I have a little vase on my window filled with some of these in different colors and lovely little flowers that I did using the flower foam. So lovely to have. We get some ribbons. Now, generally we get 5 meters of ribbon. And we have them in all different colors, but because it's a super kit, Lizi has popped in this lovely, it's like a flower, a lace flower ribbon as well. So the colors we get are a white, a lilac, a grey, a purple. There's lots of different in there. Absolutely fabulous. So that's really going to go with our kit really nicely as well. We get 2 dies in our kit. Now, they don't go with our stamp set, but I thought this was a lovely idea. Our dies are edging or border dies, and these can come quite handy in your kit. So Lizi has popped 2 of those in for us. And we've also got these. They're like a little sweetie bag. I don't know if you remember when you could get the loose sweets and they'd weigh them out and then put them into a little, like a grease-proof bag like this. When I was a kid, I used to love that. Anyway, we get a small and a kind of a large one of these bags, and Lizi thought they'd be lovely to pop in your flowers in there and do it like a little bouquet on the front of a card. But I mean, you could just open this out, you know, open it into a big sheet and use it to stamp on. You know, there's many different things. You could put this on your card inside and have it so it holds a gift card. Could go in there, or in here you could pop in a little sentiment, and the sentiment can be pulled out. I think if you made a little sentiment on a magnet, you could pop it in there as a gift, and the recipient can pull out their little magnet and stick it on a fridge. Just a couple ideas for you there. We also get some tied ribbons. So if you're not great at tying a bow, you've got some here. So there's 6 bows in the kit. 3 of them are in these purple colors, which I think are just beautiful. Love them. And then 3 of them are a cream color. This one has a kind of a pink you know, design on it, and the other 2 have a kind of a purple design on it, and I just think they are gorgeous. And then finally, last but by no means least, we get a sheet of gems, and they're in all different purples, so kind of pinky purple, a light purple, and the darker purples, and there's 4 different sizes if I'm correct. There's a small, medium, bigger than medium, and large. I don't know what you call something that's between medium and large. But yeah, I think that's cool. I love some gems to embellish a card. So that's lovely. So now, there you go. That is all the product that comes in the September Super Kit. And I think you'll agree, for the money, it's jam-packed. It's a fully loaded super kit, and I love it. The Violet Indigoletta Super Kit. So now, as a designer, I have gotten a couple of other things that I want to share with you. First of all, in the Lizi did a kit release and then a products release, and she shared these fab peel-offs, and it's a peel-off bundle. So you get this lovely purple, You get a, and they're all, these three are like silver edging on them. And then this one is just the plain. So I think if you're getting this kit and you want to get peel-offs to match and you're not sure that you have peel-offs in your stash, this bundle is a real all-rounder. It'll go with the kit, but it'll also go with all different, you know, kits as well. So I love this bundle. I think it's really cool. Also, last month, Lizi brought out some new dies, some circles, and I think it's rectangle dies. Lizi has dies on her website. Now, I have previously got the circle dies, and this is how I store them. I keep them on the sheet they come on, but rather than having the sticky tape, I like to put a magnetic sheet on mine. Now, we get 21 dies in this set, and you're looking at it going, Simone, there isn't 21 there. Well, they're so tightly nested together, which is fabulous. I've had to put some on the back. So every alternate die, so the die that goes between this one and this one is on the back here. And it just makes it easier for handling. So the largest die here is 5.5 and the smallest die in here is 1/2 inch. Now, if you die cut out, we'll say a frame or a circle, you'll have stitched edging along the edge. And if you wanted to die cut out a frame, you'd only have stitched edging on the outside. But Lizi is introducing these and she's calling them the innie dies. So this die, when you cut it out, the cut edge is out here and the stitching is here. So if you take one of these dies and one of these dies to die cut out a frame, you'll have stitching on the edge on the outside and stitching around the edge on the inside. And that for me is fantastic. Now, I know you can get a die that will die cut, you know, your edges for you, but I think having these, whether you have this set here in your stash or you purchase this set, it's a no-brainer if you can afford it to get the two. And I asked Lizi, would she send me this one? Because I feel if I'm going to be die cutting out frames or just to die cut out an opening on a card, I can have the stitching around the outside, but also I can die cut and have the stitching, you know, or on the inside. So I love that. I love it. So yeah, I recommend going to the website. Links are below and you can see all the products she has. And these dies as well, the largest die is 5.5 and the smallest one is 1/2 inch. And I did the same thing. I layered them so every alternate die was on the back just for ease of use. So that's it, folks. That is the unboxing for the September 2024 Super card kit called, it's the Violet Indigoletta Super card kit. I hope you've enjoyed my unboxing. I'm really looking forward to coming back and bringing you some card designs using these products. I'll be sharing a video on Lizi's channel sharing 3 card makes. I won't be sharing those 3 cards in one video on my channel. It's just going to be for Lizi's channel. But don't worry, I'll leave a link to them. And the next video that I'll have on my channel using this kit, if you check in the description, there'll be a link to that video on Lizi's channel. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there, folks. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber and you're new here, and ding the bell. That way you'll be notified when I post a new video. You can find links to the kit, to the website, to the designers, to my Facebook group, Lizi's Facebook group, to my Etsy page where I have products that I sell on it. And there's a thanks button in the description down below. If you'd like to support my channel, then you're welcome to ding that as well. So that's it. I'm leaving it there until next time. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Bye for now.